This is the Rewrite Intelligence Briefing. Today, 5 stories shaping artificial intelligence and how they connect. ByteDance is making a strategic shift in how it sources artificial intelligence chips. The company is negotiating purchases from domestic suppliers Iluvatar CoreX and Baidu. These chips are designed for inference tasks as ByteDance works to reduce reliance on external suppliers. The move signals a broader industry trend toward vertical integration and away from NVIDIA's market dominance. The question now is whether domestic alternatives can deliver at scale. Meta is making artificial intelligence the centerpiece of its future. The company is embedding AI across its product ecosystem, starting with Ray-Ban glasses. Those glasses can now describe what you see, read documents, and guide you through your day. But some staff worry the shift away from hackathon culture signals a narrower path to innovation. The question now is whether Meta's AI focus will unlock new capabilities or constrain creative exploration. China is investing $250 billion to build its own AI backbone. The plan centers on a national data center grid running mostly on Chinese-made chips. Huawei is already exploring how to export its Ascend processors to new markets. The move signals a fundamental shift in who controls the hardware behind global artificial intelligence. The question now is whether other nations will follow China's path toward chip independence. Anthropic has restricted access to 2 of its most powerful AI models, following a U.S. government export control order. Claude Fable 5 and Mythos 5 were built for enterprise use, securing banking systems, compliance workflows, and detecting threats before attackers strike. The models were already in deployment conversations with financial and risk assessment teams when the restriction took effect. The move cuts off cybersecurity teams from tools they say are uniquely capable of finding zero-day vulnerabilities. The question now is whether enterprises can adapt their security strategies without access to these restricted capabilities. Indian companies are making a strategic choice in how they govern artificial intelligence. They are prioritizing domestic regulations like the Digital Personal Data Protection Act over international standards. This decision comes as agentic AI adoption accelerates across the sector. The move signals a divergence between India's regulatory path and global AI governance frameworks. The question now is whether this domestic-first model will reshape how other nations approach AI oversight. That's today's briefing. Explore every story and how they connect on the neural web at rewrite.io. This was Rewrite.